Hey everyone, I'm Mr. Star and welcome to Stellar Voyage. Today we're going to take an exciting journey into one of the most amazing events in the universe, the birth of stars. From massive clouds of gas to glowing balls of light, we're going to explore how stars come to life. Buckle up for an epic adventure through space. So what exactly is a star? A star is a giant ball of hot, glowing gas, mostly hydrogen and helium. What makes a star shine so brightly is nuclear fusion. This process happens in the core of the star, where hydrogen atoms are fused together to create helium, releasing an enormous amount of energy. It's this energy that powers the stars and makes them visible across vast distances. But how does a star go from a cloud of gas to a shining ball of light? Stars are born in nebulae, which are massive clouds of gas and dust floating in space. These clouds can stretch across light years. But nebulae aren't just peaceful places. They can collapse due to gravity or the shock waves from a nearby supernova, triggering the birth of a star. As gravity pulls the gas particles together, they start to heat up and become denser at the center of the nebula. Eventually, a protostar forms. This is the early stage of a star. Think of it like a baby star. It's glowing, but it's not yet powerful enough to begin nuclear fusion. The core isn't hot enough yet, but it's heating up fast. Now the magic happens. As the protostar continues to contract, its core becomes hotter and hotter. When it reaches around 10 million degrees Celsius, nuclear fusion can finally begin. This is the key moment when the protostar becomes a true star. Hydrogen atoms start fusing together, creating helium and releasing massive amounts of energy in the form of light and heat. Once fusion begins, the star enters the main sequence phase, which is the longest phase in its life cycle. This phase can last billions of years. During the main sequence, the star is constantly fusing hydrogen into helium, and it remains stable. The pressure from the fusion reaction balances the pull of gravity, keeping the star from collapsing inward. But not all stars are the same. Bigger stars burn through their fuel much faster than smaller stars. So, while a giant star might only stay in the main sequence for a few million years, smaller stars like our Sun can remain in this phase for around 10 billion years. It's like running a race. If you sprint fast, you'll reach the finish line quickly, but if you pace yourself, you'll last longer. Smaller stars tend to pace themselves, and that's why they live longer. What happens when a star runs out of hydrogen to fuse? Well, that's where things get really interesting. As the hydrogen runs out, the star expands and transforms into a red giant. The core contracts and the outer layers swell up. The star burns helium and other heavier elements. Eventually, when fusion stops, the star either sheds its outer layers, forming a white dwarf, or it explodes as a supernova. A supernova is one of the most spectacular events in the universe. It's a massive explosion that blasts the star's outer layers into space. These explosions create and scatter heavy elements like carbon, oxygen, and iron, which are essential for life. Supernovae play a key role in enriching the universe, seeding space with the building blocks for new stars, planets, and even life. Stars aren't just beautiful to look at, they're essential to life as we know it. Without stars, we wouldn't have the elements that make up everything around us. The carbon in your body, the oxygen you breathe, and the iron in your blood, all these elements were created in stars. Stars are responsible for creating and spreading the very elements that form life, and that's how stars are born. From the collapse of gas clouds to the nuclear fusion that lights up the universe, the journey from protostar to full-fledged star is nothing short of miraculous. The universe is constantly making stars in different parts of space, and they're essential for creating the building blocks of life and planets. So, next time you look up at the night sky, remember that the stars you see are the result of a cosmic process that started billions of years ago. Stars have created everything we see around us: planets, life, and even us. Isn't that amazing? If you enjoyed this journey into the heart of star formation, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a cosmic adventure. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so leave a comment below if you have any questions about stars or other cosmic wonders. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep looking up because the universe is full of surprises.